All right, so I guess now I can tell y'all about how I knew I was being gang stalked, okay? So I remember just being at home and, I'd be looking out the window. And you know how, okay, so I lived on a quiet street. When I say quiet, well, it used to be quiet before the gang stalkers, right? So that was the first indication that I knew it was funny shit going on, because where's all these cars coming from? I mean, all day. Before all this happened, it used to be about 4-5 cars drive down my street a day. I'm not joking. And once this gang stalking start happening, I mean, constantly it was cars driving down my street. So that made me want to look out the window, because I don't know, I'm just looking out the window, like, where's all these cars coming from? And I noticed that people would be, okay, so, you drive down the street, do. They'll look at my driveway and look back, do. And this is multiple cars, multiple different people, right? They were driving down my street and they look at my driveway. You only look at somebody's house if you know somebody that lives there, right? Most people driving down the street, you ain't looking. I mean, maybe if you see a nice house or if you see somebody in the yard or something like that, you look. But for people to be driving past my house and look like that, weird. And it was other times, like, I'd be driving down the street and cars would be following me. Literally, cars following me driving down the street. Okay, so that's going to lead me. Okay, let me finish this first and then I'll tell you about that. So I'd be driving down the street and it's cars following me. But they're not following me like incognito. Like, they're following me, speeding up on me. Then they'll pull back. Then they'll speed up on me and then they'll pull back. Or they'll be swerving behind me, like, or pull up on me real fast from the back and then go around me and then stop when they in front of me. Like, shit like that. That's gang stalking, okay? Now, I didn't even chase down cars before, because who's scared? What the fuck are you doing? And I mean, when I say I didn't chase cars down, I didn't chase cars down. Why are you running? If you don't know who I am, how do you know I'm chasing you? Right? And I mean, it was this one car I was chasing down, and they was behind me though. And then I ended up going slow and getting behind them. So then they tried to run from me. Where you going? So I chased them all down the street, all around the corner, and they pulled in like a parking lot. But the building, it was like a weekend or something. In the building, it was no other cars. So when they pulled around the back, you're not finna get me. So they pulled around the back, and I stayed in the front and waited for them. So they creeped out the parking lot, and when they see me, they just hit the gas. I mean, it's a street outside the parking lot. They didn't even stop at the street. They just mashed the gas, pulled out in front of all the cars, and started going down the street. Whoever you was, I seen you, and I clocked that T. So I'm steady trying to chase them down the street, but of course I got stuck by the traffic because I'm not trying to get hit. So I got stuck by the traffic. So by the time I get out the traffic, they was already like down the street, about to turn the corner. I proved my point. I'm not finna chase you no more. So that was another time. Then there was another time that I was driving down the street and they was doing that stop and go bullshit and the swerving or whatever. So I'm driving real slow. I'm literally going like 15 miles an hour, because go around me. Go around so I could see who you is. So they wouldn't go around me. So it was a street coming up on the side. So I'm creeping in front of the street and I brake. Because where you gonna go? There's nowhere for you to go. Baby, they pulled up on that curb and turned that corner so motherfucking quick. I thought I had them. I thought I was going to be able to see some, but I ain't seen nothing. I really never seen nobody to be able to like point them out in the lineup. I ain't never seen nobody. I chased somebody down and around the corner before. I was in parts I never seen before. I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to know how to get home. I chased them down so far. What else? Yeah, that's the gang stalking. I know they were doing that. He even had cops doing it. Now, you know how you driving and you're not paying no attention. You're not worried about nobody. Only reason I seen this cop on the side of me is because like he was going like this as he was driving, and that caught my eye, because it's like, I don't know, it's like, what are you doing? That's what caught my eye, is him going like this, like driving, like he didn't want to pass me, but he didn't want to be behind me, like he was trying to stay on the side of me. So I look over, and when I look over, he look over. Oh, so, yeah, you're in on it too. Yep, I seen you. I wish I knew your cruiser number. I wouldn't think about that at the time, no, but I would have said it. I don't forget what I said I was going to tell y'all after that, but I know it was a time. So this is maybe like, this is around the time where I'm like, I'm comfortable now, because I was uncomfortable for a very long time. When I was finding out all this information, I was uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable situation. So this is when I'm getting back comfortable. I'm going back outside again. I'm talking to people again, you know. So me and my sister, we go to the Dollar Tree. Now, we go in the Dollar Tree, and she had just moved. So we going up and down every aisle. We going up and down every aisle. So as we going up and down every aisle, this white man come and he walked past, but when he walked past the aisle that we in, he looked that weird shit again. So I already peeped that, but I didn't pay no attention because we shopping. I seen him, but you know, my wheels wasn't turning yet. So now he goes and he turns in the aisle across from us, okay? So we go down the aisle, he go down the aisle. We stop, he stopped. But like the first 3 aisles, I literally did not pay him no attention. It wasn't until I walked out the aisle, but then I turned back around. And when I turned back around, he was coming down the aisle that I was just in. That's when I went like that. I said, okay, let me watch you. So now my ears is up, right? So you know the soaps in Dollar Tree, how they all right there. So I'm not shopping anymore. I'm looking at you. So I'm looking at him. He looking at the soaps. It's only about 5, 6 soaps to pick from, and they all bars. What is so hard for you to pick from? So he's standing up looking at the soap. He bending down looking at the soap. He reaching for a soap. Mind you, ain't got a buggy, ain't got a basket, and don't got nothing in his hands. But for some reason, he's stuck on this soap. And I'm in the aisle. I can see him, okay? So he ain't getting no soap. At this point, you ain't getting no soap. So I walked down the aisle. It's like he was following us. So whatever aisle we went down, that's the next aisle he went in, okay? So I'm scoping him. I'm going around the store. I'm looking. Now, he walks past me because remember, we ended up being in the same aisle. So he walks past me. And when he walked past me, I said, And I proceed to tell my sister, I said, do you see him like I see him, or am I tripping? And she like, what you talking about? Because first of all, I should have been told her, but I was so fixed on watching this man because who do you think you are? I'm perplexed. That's how I be feeling when I be figuring shit out. It just be like, how much did they pay you? Let me know, please. Because how? So I should have been told her to peep it so that when I brought it up, she knew what I was talking about. But I wasn't thinking like that. It wasn't until he walked past me that pissed me off. And I'm like, So I asked my sister, and you know, I don't give no fucks. I'm loud. I'm going to make sure you hear that I'm talking about you. Okay? So I'm telling her, I'm like, is it just me or is he following us? Do you see him? And she was like, what you talking about? I said, we in this aisle, he in this aisle. We in this aisle, he in... I'm telling her all the aisles that I've noticed this man. And she like, I don't know. Mind you, she still think I'm a little crazy. So she just like, I don't know. Just don't pay him no attention. No, bitch. He got my undivided attention. Okay? So now I can see this man heart beating through his chest. I can see him like nervous. Like I can see him shaking. Like he trying to touch stuff and put stuff back, and he like this. Like I can see that he know I'm talking about him, and that I know, and he know that I know what the fuck he on. I mean, it just be the craziest shit. Like what did you come in here to do? Did you come in here to watch me? Like what was your reason? When I say I can see his heart beating out his chest, I'm not joking. I can see the nervousness on him. Like, oh shit, she spotted me. She know who I am, and she know what I do and do. Now, can you leave? And you know, he got in line when we got in line. He completed his task. He didn't buy shit, but he completed his task. He followed us. Whatever.